The last one. Dun dun dun. So yeah, this is fun. So I do like this, but most of the things I like are spoilers because twist. But what I can say is one, any single time that you have a fight, you I think feel the difference between each one of the samurais. And I think it's really, really clever how there's these slight differences of how each one of them fights, which I think is really fun. I also like that then they do look different, and I think it's really entertaining in that way. That you have each one have a different sort of like style. And I'm going to be honest, I don't know much about the history of the samurai. I do know a bit, but that's mostly from somewhat anime, which I don't know if it's accurate or not, or but it is really cool. But yeah. Okay, to the fun part. One, this feels like a trap. There's a whole thing of sort of this sort of thing that sort of samurais did, were basically chucking a bunch of. There's this thing about like chucking a bunch of bugs in there. I don't know if that's a samurai thing or just a thing where the bugs amongst will try and fight each other, and then the one that would be left will be the strongest, which is essentially this. And I like that they have a thing of like, you now leave if you don't get involved. Which realistically, if someone's like, here's the amount of money, if I was legitimately, there is a certain level of like pride, and most of these people don't have a job. But if you say, here's a bunch of money, I'm not going to tell you why. I'm like, I'm good. I'm leaving. Not getting involved. Either I'm dead or this is very shady. Either way, don't care. But I also like the fact that you have the sort of legal side, because this is not connected to that, even though it looks like it is. The law is going, what's going on? Who are these people? What's going on here? How is this happening? And as you slowly realize, one person say, oh, this is all the samurais coming to do this big thing, to sort of like do like this staging and make it a security threat. And then you realize that guy's setting this up. Both as he's making this, as I think this is a setup, as I think when you go, no matter who wins, which realistically, there's this guy who's looking after this sort of like smaller, younger child, I think. I think he's going to be overall winning. I don't know how she's going to die or what, but that's roughly going to happen. But I think that'll be interesting to see. Overall, I am excited because it sort of leads into, it doesn't end with like, oh yeah, at the finale. So I feel like there's another season of this. I don't know because I haven't done research into it. I found this and I was like, oh, a battle with a bunch of like sort of like swordsmanship. Also, realistically, I don't know how accurate any of the fighting's in this. I don't know. At Sword Sell Arts, they won't say this anyway, so who cares? Like, I would love to know, like, in these fights, because a lot of the times with animes, it's very dramatic and magic, which valid, because if you have magic, swords kind of seem like not really an important detail if you have magic, because you use the magic. And then if the magic doesn't work, then use the sword, I think. But I definitely think this is really fun, and again, I would love to know how accurate it is. But yeah, like I said, this is really fun, really entertaining, and I would definitely recommend to watch. But yeah, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you like this video, and good night. Wait, I forgot to do this. This is tomorrow. Smallville season 3. Yeah, I had to fix a couple of things. Again, I had multiple seasons, and season 5 is being replaced. No, yeah, season 5 got replaced by season 1 of The Bear. I wanted to watch it so much, and then I realized I had 5 seasons of it, so I kind of hold back a bit for a bit. Even though that means I had 2 seasons of the same thing in a row. But that's for that. And we'll go to that when we go to that. So yeah. I do like this show. It's really fun. But that's for tomorrow, not for today. But I hope you enjoy, and good night.